So it's good to see that everyone has started the course and you've made it to the first Wednesday. Now, we have a thought paper coming up that's due next Wednesday. And so I thought I would go over it just a little bit since it's your first one and kind of give you um, some pointers on how to approach this assignment. Okay. So you can see here I have learning materials. And in the thought paper, I will refer to those learning materials. Learning materials are. If you click on that, you can see that you have some videos to watch and you have some articles to read. And of course, you've already taken this quiz, but just in case somebody hasn't, I linked it here. So what I want you to do when you're viewing and reading and experiencing these materials is I want you to listen to understand rather than listen to respond. Okay. What I mean by that is sometimes students just read an article or watch, the video or whatever to look for the answer. Okay, and that's listening to respond. And I don't want you to do that. I want you to fully experience the learning materials, to listen to understand, so that when you go to write your thought paper, you have some real, deep thoughts. Um, and I'm sure you will have your own thoughts as you go along the way. Now, one thing I do want to make you aware of is when I go to grade it, I'm going to be looking for these things here. This is the same rubric that's in the thought paper guidelines. And so I put it here just to reinforce that this is what I'm looking for, right? Um, and yeah, so there's that. This is a link to proper citation, how to actually cite what your sources are and things like that. For videos, use timestamps instead of page numbers. And so that makes it more clear. I don't need you to tell me what the Western Philosophical Canon is. I'm well versed in that. Sometimes with this first question, which ideas is Sunny Dooley challenging from the Western philosophical canon? Sometimes students define it first and then they answer the question. We don't have that many words for you to use and to tell me something I already know. So don't bother with defining it for me. I know what it is. I've been around a long time. So yeah, just use your words to answer the question. Like, which ideas are being does she have that actually challenge this Western philosophical canon? Right? Be really thoughtful about each one of these. And so yeah, explore and enjoy the thought paper. Now, for those of you who are not interested in writing papers, I do have some options here. So again, you have to use citations and references, and you have to incorporate it in your project in some way. So if you're not somebody who likes to write, maybe you want to draw everything, and so maybe you would do like a bullet journal instead. So if you choose to do that, then you have to figure out how to incorporate your citations and stuff like that in there. Okay. So yeah, there's a step-by-step directions for writing the thought papers. Those apply pretty much to the creative options. Let's see, the grading rubric will still be used in the same way. All the questions really need to be answered in whatever form you choose to do it in. I'm really looking at you to see that you've read everything and you've really experienced all the learning materials. I've had students try to replace the learning materials that I provide with AI or and such, and that's not a great thing. Don't do that. Don't do that. I have carefully curated every single learning material. So use the ones that I've provided for you. Um, let's see. Just go just go through all this. Let me know if you have any questions about AI. There are some appropriate uses of AI. Um, and that's it. I want you to enjoy the thought paper because you will be creating a design or a concept document for a potential design for an ethical game. So that's what this course is about. It's about exploring more options for ethical gameplay than the usual binary good evil um, the choices that you get. Even in um, that look as if they have more choices, sometimes they really don't. And I have articles I've written on that. So um, this is about the next generation of game developers and designers to be able to design more interesting gameplay. The depth and the breadth of the choices have been expanded, and we're getting away from binary choices, good and evil. Choose the good path, choose the evil path. I think there's much more to it, and as you explore all of these theories, you're going to start to understand that ethical theories are rarely binary. Um, they're nuanced and they're deep and they have a lot going on. So this is about you starting to understand the field of ethics, but also then applying that to game design that's much more interesting to design and to play than what's been done in the past. And so, yeah, enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm here.